What is up, everyone? My name is Mr. J, and today I am bringing you another Digimon market watch for the first week of November 2025. And starting where we left off kind of on the last market watch with Mirei Mikagura alternate art 110, so it did settle down. We do see from the data that someone actually bought it for $160, which is kind of crazy. But now we have more listings at about 110. So if you waited a little while, then I mean, I guess you save 50 bucks, right? 50 bucks or save about $30. But let's move on to the other one. This one was not bought out before. I know I included in the last market watch, but this was like $25 and now it's 40. So this is also kind of bought out. We have 7 listings left. We do have a play set for four of them for $40. I think at most people play this. No, honestly, I think 2 or 3. I was thinking if I were to play this deck on a budget, I would just buy 4 copies of this one, because just buying the regular super rare is probably like $8-9. You can save a lot of money if you don't buy the EX6 Mirei. All right, speaking of meta, Paildramon alternate art. Last we covered it on the market watch. It was 60, pushing 70. Now it's 120. Usually you can include it as a 2 of in Hoodimon, the Hoodie Loop. So yeah, 120. This is the highest it's ever been. I'm pretty sure the highest it's ever been. It hasn't sold for 120. Last sold listing was at the time of this recording yesterday, and 4 copies for $71. So people are buying it for 71 bucks. There's just no more listings on the market. So I don't know if you're not playing Hoodie Loop and if you're not playing Paildramon, and I don't know, for some reason you have these copies laying around. Yeah, I would sell them, buy them back later when they're 60. Moving on to Cherubimon Ace. I have seen some people use Cherubimon Ace in their Hoodimon Loop deck, because obviously you could Digivolve on top of the Shakuamon. Shakuamon does taunt you, right? Taunt the opponent, so you can ace them. Cherubimon Ace is a really good card because you can play a level 4 or lower Digimon, so anything in the Hoodimon deck, basically, right? So you can play a Hoodimon, do more Hoodimon shenanigans. This one is right now not going up. It might be just a tech 1 of in that deck, but I suggest keeping an eye out for this card. Same thing with Cherubimon Ace, just a regular super rare. About $18, $19. If you already have these, then great, because like I said, I think it's a 1 of and maybe 2 of max, because the other super rare or level 6 that people are playing is the Venusmon. Obviously, Venusmon shutting down most of your opponents with Digivolving effects is really good, right? And obviously, it also gives them security tech -1, so it does save you. Very good defensive card. $9, so it has shot up recently. Yeah, so early mid-October it was still around $3-4. Yeah, now it's pushing 10, obviously. Yeah, even before mid-October, you could say 3rd week of October, it's around $4-5. All right, moving on. Digimon plays a lot of Digimon by effects. Perperial's really good at shutting that down. So Dino Beamon alternate art from BT23 has seen a slight uptick in the price. It has actually been going down, right? Because it was around 60 in August, and it's been steadily going down. I'm mentioning this because before I wanted to buy them like a $35 copy. You see right here, like 1010. It was like you could buy it for $35 or around $35. But it's starting to shoot up, right? Someone bought 4 copies at $42, almost $43. So yeah, if you're playing Perperio and you want a max rarity, you're gonna need 4 copies of this, unfortunately. Now, if you want to play Perperio and you don't want to spend your whole paycheck, should I say like all the money for your groceries, right? Then you could also pick up the Dino Beamon. It's just a super rare, though it is $18. Mid-October, it was only like 9, 10. So even this it doubled in price, basically, right? Let's see. There's a lot of sales, so I have to continuously load this. But yeah, you know, early October, second week of October, someone bought 3 copies for $5. That's crazy. Quadruple the price. Fighter mode alternate art from SB 2.5, 12 bucks. This actually hasn't seen an uptick. I haven't actually seen it. You know, if you're planning to max rarity, then you need, I believe, 4 copies, maybe just 3. But you could also pick up just the regular super rare, which I haven't looked at yet. Yeah, look at this. Fighter mode, 2.5, $1. Easy to pick it up. Oh yeah, and not to forget, obviously, the promo card Paildramon. You can still pick this up pretty cheap, right? Before, let's look 6 months into the past. Yeah, it was around $60, $50, and now you can get it for $25. Pretty good. Not bad if you want to pick up the deck. You do need 4 copies of this, right? And they're about the same price for the alternate art. And this one, I suggest you just get the dual color border one. That one looks nicer. All right, Royal Base. Royal Base has seen a little bit of a buyout. Price has increased, right? Late October is $24 before. Actually, not that much. I mean, people are buying it for $34, and it was around 20-ish last month. So increase of $10, $15 because you have to spend about $35 to get this. Oh, actually, I didn't even see that. Okay, so this seller right here, Dyersville Comics, $35, but after that's $45 and then quickly $55. I wouldn't even buy from the seller right here, right Collectibles, until he fixes that. That's just me, bro. I don't buy from anyone that doesn't have 100% because I'm not spending my money and then my stuff doesn't get here. Make sure you fix that with your buyers, please. But if you're playing Royal Base, I'm not sure if this is necessary, to be honest. You could also buy the one that's not alt art, of course. Tiger Vespa alt art, also same thing. It was around like $9-ish before. Now obviously with the advent of BT23, double price. But yeah, 8 listings on the market as well. So someone could easily buy this out. Royal Base, both the winner and the regular promotion cards, they're actually both around the same price. You could pick up a playset for about $4. But like I said, I'm not too familiar with the B deck, Royal Base. I'm not sure how many copies of this card you need. Yeah, see, winner promo, about $5, $6 for this one. Yeah, it's not that bad. I guess you would spend the extra $2 on the shiny card. Moving on to Return to the Primogenitor, our Regionals participant card. It's dropped down in price quite a bit because, yeah, people were actually buying it at the $33 mark. But it's dropped down. You could buy 4 copies at $9, basically. I'm going to wait. I obviously have Imperial as a deck, but I'm going to wait on this card because it's not necessary. I already have the pre-release cards, and it would be nice to have these, but I'm going to wait until they're like $2, $3. Unfortunately, shiny new toy syndrome is a thing. So as more decks come out, people play more new decks and just kind of forget about Imperial. Unless Imperial gets some support, I don't see this card going up. So I would buy it maybe $2, $3 mark. Me personally. And then the winter holiday cards. So Agumon has actually, it says it's been going down, but I don't know. He's yeah, you see this dip here, but it's going up again. So people are buying it. October 22nd, people bought 5 copies. Someone actually bought a copy for $5. I don't know if that's correct, but October 12th, someone bought it for $5. It's actually been very steady in price now that I think about it. But with the holidays coming up, and some people do like to post these on Facebook and post like all the Adventure 1 Digimon cards on their Christmas tree. If you need this one, you kind of need to get it, right? So there's only 4 listings left. And oh dude, I don't know, maybe I should pick this up. $50 very quickly. And I actually missed one. So we missed the Garomon. Actually, Garomon alt art from Exceed Apocalypse is also $60 with only 3 listings left. If you're playing Woman. If you're playing Mastermon, you kind of need it, but you could also get the super rare for about a little bit less than half the price, right? But Garomon Winter Holiday Event 2024, this is the one that's $15. Not $15. It's $9 per copy. But you also need this one to complete your collection for the Christmas cards. And let's go back to Billion Bullet if we can find it. All right, so this is the last thing we're going to talk about in the Market Watch today. Limited card pack, Billion Bullet. What was I looking forward to in this set? Obviously, the memory boosts. I'm not really looking into the Rapidmon, even though that is the cheapest Rapidmon. Actually, no. I think the regular secret rare is about $18. The Ukomon, yeah, I'm not going to get that, bro. I'm not going to get that. Biozamon Blast Mode Ace, I think it should dip. It's going to dip more. Same thing with the Terriermon. But the promos here, the memory boost, $5. The Magenta memory boost is market prices at 11. It's quickly going down though. I don't know, man. I know this is not the same as the last set that came out, right? Where you bought 2 of those boxes. I forgot what the set was called, right? Where the original memory boost came in, the dual colored ones. But you know, on release day, that release week, they were about $1. You'd probably pick them up for 50 cents. It doesn't seem to be the case here, and they might stick around the $4 mark. Maybe they'll dip down to 2 or 3. I think $2 you can pick them up because there is a chance that these will get bought out, like the Garnet memory boost, right? Garnet memory boost is very popular. Wisteria also, I think on release day was like $1.50 per copy, but that one's quickly gone up as well. It just depends on the meta and what deck is popular at the time. For me, I like to pick up a playset of each of the memory boosts, but I'm not gonna do it at $9, bro. I don't need the Magenta. I don't need the Chrome memory boost, right? It would be nice to have, but you could probably just run the single colored ones and save yourself a good amount of money, unless you really need like the red and yellow one, right? Unless you really need the navy memory boost, which I believe is blue and purple. Yeah, hopefully they go down. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think about the memory boost. Do you think they're gonna go down? Do you think they're gonna stay the same? Yeah, let me know, because I want to purchase the cards too. Besides that, in the Billion Bullet set, there were a lot of promos that were reprinted. So Destromon is a really good pickup if you plan to ever play Galactimon. Biozamon X Antibody was kind of high for a while, so now that it's 145, you could pick up Biozamon X Antibody. You don't have to shell out the money for the alt arts. Paildramon is also, I think, a good card. Obviously, the foiling is nice, and then same thing with Close. Close for $1. Yeah, pick up 4 copies, right? Shushumon, same thing. Madashita is a very popular Tamer, so I would pick them up if you're a heavy purple player. You have the hero Amonokawa. Sealamon, it's kind of trash to be honest. Tyrannoman X Antibody is a good pickup at $1.50. Paildramon as well, since it was like stuck at $50, $40 for the longest time, is a good pickup as well. Let's check out the second page. This one, Yao, it was already cheap to begin with, but now you have the foil. Same thing with the Sunamon, it was already cheap to begin with. And reprint of All Force Paildramon. The Salamon reprint is really nice. It's really cheap as well. Deathclaw, finally being a foil, is really nice. But that's about it. The Galemon's also a nice reprint. But this was the Market Watch for today, guys. Let me know in the comment section down below if I missed anything, if something surprised you, and I don't know. I feel like when I watch these Market Watches, right away I go and I buy something, dude. Like I buy something before everyone else buys it, because I know, you know, people make Market Watches and then there's like this craze, right? Like, no, I gotta get the card. I gotta get the card before everybody else gets it, because now I know it was $10. I've been waiting for it to go down to $8, but now it's gonna be $15 or $20 because this guy mentioned it. It is Market Watch, and I know people are gonna buy it out. So that's my little rant there. But anyways, if you guys like the video and you would like to continue seeing more of these Market Watches, at least hit that like button so I know that you like these and you want to continue seeing these, and I will continue pumping these out. Anyways, my name is Mr. J. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.